Yes,
Let's do
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Yep.
Shot the culture. The number one place in the world for creative execs to obtain money, marketing, motivation, and a master plan. I'm done.
Kirk Rich.
Hey man, this is the first time we ever had a repeat guest. So I want to congratulate this guy here to the left or right, however you got your cameras, if you're upside down or but back on Shout the Culture, Mr. Marlo G. Welcome back,
Yes,
Mr.
Yo.
Marlo.
sir. Let's get
What's
it.
good, y'all? What's
Yeah,
going on?
man.
What's
How you
happening, buddy?
been?
Ah, man, I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling real good, man. A lot more peace, you know what I'm saying? That comes with the stability, bro. So I'm definitely appreciating that aspect of it all. And yeah, man, the year started off good. So I'm just making sure I'm doing what I got to do to stack on top of that momentum, you know?
For sure. For
Okay,
sure.
okay. We getting straight to it. Okay, so for anybody that's listening for the first time, we had Marlo G on last year. Bro, what was like March 2024.
Mhm.
Brought him on as an artist. Marlo makes really dope music. He has a I say a core following because I've noticed from the marketing side, every time Marlo steps out, people show up. Every time Marlo posts content, they show up. You know, anything music related, Marlo, his people show up. So, you know, that comes from hard work on the marketing side. So through conversations and Marlo stand, you know, within the community of, you know, the marketing and, you know, us having conversations, you know, there came a time that we had conversations. So, you know, started off on a Discord. We had what was it, 100 people in that Discord group, Kurt?
Yeah. Yeah.
I literally remember asking, because you know, started off. If anybody's ever curated a group, a community, you know, it starts off hot, everybody supporting, and then maybe about a week, it ain't the same no more. But Marlo was engaging, staying consistent, dropping his music, dropping content. So I was like, man, me and Kirk started talking. I asked a question in there. I said, hey, what are some things that you think hold you back as an artist? I think Marlo was the only one that was really vulnerable, and he said it. He said finances.
Yeah.
So I hit Marlo on the side and I said, "Hey, bro, you know, Shot the Culture isn't just marketing. There's a whole money side to this operation. I mean, Kurt, he's really dope with the investing. Can I give him your information?" And bro
Mhm.
was like, "Yeah, please." And so, bro, we bring Marlo here today to talk about. You see how he started off, man. Just
Yeah.
started talking all about his year and stability and being in peace. So we brought him on today to talk about all that and ask him some questions, dissect it, because you know he is a full time, you know, father working, and he still finds time to make money for his craft. So I just, you know, I want to ask him how he's doing all this. I want to pick his brain, and then I also want to give this to the people so they can understand that it's possible for them too.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
So
I'm
sure.
here to answer all the questions I can, bro. So just touch me with it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk,
so
man. Real talk, bro. You
so
often see the
Marlo.
stories, like you'll see stuff online and people posting their journeys of like where they started and where they ended up and stuff, bro. And you know, you admire it, man. But when it's actually you going through that journey, you can see the different phases, even the ones that's ahead of you. It gives you like a different sense of like pride, like a different sense of joy, man. Because it shows that you can accomplish major things. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes meeting the right people, having the right type of conversations, but you got to always make sure that you're prepared so that when the opportunities present themselves, you'll be able to take advantage of it. And I feel like that's really what happened, bro. It was like just connecting the dots. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
here we are, bro. About a year later, you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
talk about
literally
Yeah.
a year later.
yeah, man.
So
Let's.
that cliche, your life can change in a year. We brought real proof of someone's life changing in less than a year.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
In a major way, man. In a
I love it.
major
I
way,
love
bro.
it.
Like in a major way, man. And it's truly a blessing, bro. I think through it all, I'm just trying to make sure that I grow with it and not allow my gains to outgrow my mentality.
Okay.
I'd hate to be in a position where I'm back to where I was last year sometime in the future because I wasn't mature enough to handle, you know what I'm saying, like the new opportunities and things like that that came my way. So I'm real big on just like maturing in all aspects of life, man, and just kind of changing my whole mentality and way of life actually, so that I can maintain a certain lifestyle, for my future, bro.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes,
So for
sir.
anybody listening and ain't caught it yet, Marlo, you wanna tell them what you got into, what the process was, what happened to to help you be at peace today.
Oh yeah, man. So everything you said in that intro, bro, is exactly how it played out. He was like, yo, you got a dude that's, like on the financial side. And I was already in a position in life where, the economy was starting to squeeze, bro. So I'm always trying to figure out like how I can like, generate other sources of income. So I was like, oh yeah, like knowledge, if at least anything, it'll give me opportunity to see something that I know I don't want to do. So we got on that call, and then Kurt started talking about the investment stuff. And I had like very surface level knowledge when it came to investment. Like I knew about like acorns and stash and like putting a little money in there and then they just dropping it in these big companies and stuff. So I that's basically how I knew it was. It's like, it's like a better way to have a savings account. You know what I'm saying? Like where you potentially
Mm,
make some money off of the money you put in there. That was it. Um, but it's something that piqued my interest, because I knew that that side of the world, like that aspect of life, like trading in the stock market and all these traders and stuff, like those people make big money, but I just never knew how it really worked. But I was interested, you know what I'm saying? I sat down, I listened, I took notes, and it kind of just it resonated with me. It was just kind of like something that was kind of like, yo, you know what? This is something that works with the type of person that you are, how you maneuver, how you move about life, like. So it always kind of kept my interest. So every time, like Kirk would have something or opportunity where it would be like, oh hey, I got this group, we doing this, or you know what I'm saying, like take a look at this video over here, or I drop this content here. It was easy for me to just gravitate to it because internally I felt the connection. A lot of things I do in life, like if I don't feel it, you know what I'm saying, like I really can't put my all behind it. And this was one of those things where it just
mm,
kind of was like, okay, yeah, this is something I should be doing. You know,
mm.
so that's what really just kept me like attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I never
Yeah.
wavered, I never lost interest. Like, and I lost a lot early on. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we first started because we was doing options,
Yeah.
and options you got to put your own money up, bro. So it was tough sometimes, man. But I never got discouraged, bro. Like I always believed that the message Kurt was trying to put out there was like a righteous message. You know what I'm saying? So that made it easy for me to kind of just like be a part of the team and go along with it, bro. Like it's not too often you meet people in life that you could be like, yo, I'll follow that dude. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a man. Because a lot of
Mm,
times you want to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like you want
mm.
people to follow behind you. But when you find somebody that has like really good character and you could tell like, yo, this is a real stand-up individual, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I only know him through like our quote unquote business interactions, but you could just tell by how he carries himself, how he presents himself, how he speaks, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a real stand-up dude, bro. So every message that Kurt was given to me, it was easy for me to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then how I met him was through Don with somebody that I got history with. It just made everything like fit. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah.
was no kind of like trepidation or hesitation at all, brother. Especially when it came to like the knowledge side of it, man. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just something that kind of just clicked with me. And it just made me feel like, yo, this is where I'm supposed to be. So
Yeah.
Damn.
I stuck with it. And I kind of had to figure out my own style on how to do it. And that's just kind of how I am in general. Like I'll take the knowledge in, but then I gotta go make the recipe my own way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's where you deal with a lot of the setbacks. Just trying to figure it out. Um, so I would advise people to be a little more disciplined and just kind of stick to what you're telling them. Because it really is through trial and error, you know what I'm saying? But for those who kind of like are like me a little bit and want to figure things out on your own, just prepare for that. Understand that you're gonna make more mistakes than you're supposed to, and not allow that to discourage you. But yeah, man, listen, I probably like around because we got started up in about March. So I would say probably like around July, right when we got started with futures, like right in
Yeah.
the summer.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm investing in myself, bro. And like I was like, yo, and I'm being 100% transparent, bro. I stopped paying some of my bills, dog. I was like, nope, I'm putting this money over here, bro. I'm like, I know I get a certain amount of time for when you stop paying to when they start calling collections and stuff. And I
Mm.
just planned it out that way. I was like, if I got this extra resource, then I can do this, this, and this. I got this amount of time. So that allows me this many mistakes right here before I got to make this amount. And then making this amount gives me this many mistakes. Like I literally sat down and planned it out like that. And
Yeah.
a lot of days, dog, it was like, yo, like, yo, bro, are you going to make it this time? You know what I'm saying? But I knew the information that I was getting was good. I could see where this thing would take me. So like it was no fear in my heart, bro. Like even when there was days when I was like, man, I don't got enough money to go to work. Like I can't even gas up the car to go to work, bro, because I'm waiting for, the money to drop on Robinhood the next day, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a payout to come in a couple of weeks. Like, yeah, man. But I just had the faith, bro, because the information was so solid, bro. And then we were seeing the results. And then even when you would make a mistake along the way, it was kind of like you saw why you did it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, I over leveraged here, bro, or I zigged when I was supposed to zag, or you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes the market just throw you a curveball. You got to understand that's a part of it too. So you got to learn how to manage your risk better and all that type of stuff, man. So yeah, bro. It's so much development over that time too, personally, especially, bro. Like it really sat me down and made me look at myself in the mirror like, yo, what kind of person are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of man are you, bro? Like what's your relationship? What's your relationship with money? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you view money? Like, what do you do if you happen to get more resources? Like, how is it going to change you? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you just going to be one of those people that add more bills on? You know what I'm saying? Or are you going to be one that try to like find different avenues and ways of like making that money, make money on top of it? So
Mm.
yeah, it was a journey, bro, and it still is, obviously. But just like the growth is so inspiring, and it makes me stay dedicated to the work, bro, because I'm so excited about what I could potentially become.
Mm.
I got a
Okay.
question for you, Marlo.
Mhm.
As you're explaining everything, you're talking about trial and error and times that you lost and having discipline. You know, a lot of people they'll lose and then they quit. What was going on in the community that made you be okay with losing?
Keep it real, bro. It was Kurt.
Like
It was
what
Kurt,
was
bro.
understood? What was Kirk saying? Like so the people can hear it and see it because somebody listening to this be like, Burr said he lost a lot of money or da da. You know what I'm saying? What was Kirk equipping you with to make it okay for you to lose?
Well, first off, let me say this. If you just followed, so, and okay, I'll just say it like this. If you just followed the advice and the signals that Kurt gave you, just
Mhm.
that alone, you made more than you lost. That's number one. Because his win
Yep.
percentage is above 50. So you have made more than you've lost. So that alone should just be like, yo, I'm making money with this dude without even knowing just by following. You know what I'm
eighty
saying? That's
percent, right, Kurt?
Yeah. Yeah. About 70.
80%.
Yeah. About 70, 70, 80%. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So that alone, you know what I'm saying? But it was not the fact that he was authentic, genuine, and forthcoming. If bro
Right.
made a mistake, he would say he made a mistake. He would tell you what the mistake was. He would tell you why he made the mistake and then show you how to not make that mistake again. That type of information is so valuable because a lot of times people want to hit 100. And as soon as they miss, they want to disappear or they want to make excuses for why they miss. Never they fault is always something else. So you could
Mm.
never learn from that. So you'll find yourself making that same mistake over and over and over. A
Yeah.
person that can be like, yo, I messed up because I was doing this, this, and this, but I should have been doing this, this, and this. So the next time we see this right here, let's remember to do this, this, and this instead of this, this, and this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, and then the fact that he makes everything that he do affordable, and he does it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? We don't
For the
have too many
culture.
people that cater to us in a genuine way. A lot of
Mm.
times, and it's unfortunate, we deal with a lot of scammers. So anytime we see, especially people that look like us, it's always hesitation because somebody's been burned before. I'm
Mm,
so blessed, bro, that my first time getting into this kind of trading is with this group. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not tainted or, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the trauma or like having to deal with like a scamming group beforehand that made me like hesitant or have reservations. So I was able to dive in with full faith because it was a new experience and it was like a great opportunity. Not everybody's going to be coming with that type of background.
mm,
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So the fact that he got the standard character, holds himself accountable, the win percentage is what it is, and then we're learning along the way. And then, like, I mean, just to be real, bro, the majority of the people in the group is black people, bro. And I always say that every time I talk to people. I'm like, yo, bro, this is the young black dude that's catering to us, giving us the information that we need, you know what I'm saying? So we could stay in the game along with some of these other groups, bro. And I mean, to some people, that might just be like, whatever, but that means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because a lot of times people gain knowledge, they gain resources, and they go spend it with others, bro. And it's just like
A
you
lot of
forget where
that
you
going
came
on.
from or how you came up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. It's Marlo. Speaking of, man, salute. First off, salute. Salute to Dom for the connection. Dom was like, "Hey, yo, bro. I feel like before we even talk, he's like, bro, I feel like you and Marlo go vibe. Like it's gonna be good." So
Yeah.
yeah, he literally said that. I got a text in there somewhere. Like, so even before we all talked, and then it's been nothing but love ever since. So, and just, I appreciate your vulnerability, things that you shared. I saw that switch. I remember when you lost the funded. You know what I'm saying? I saw the switch, man. You was like, look, you the reason why it's funny, like you're having success. You the reason why we have the monthly VIP, bro. Like for real, for real. Like he was like, "Hey man, whatever. I got to get this thing right. We need to have multiple meetings a month." So I appreciate that. Um, some things that I want to touch on because I know people gonna hear this. Like when we talk about if you don't mind sharing, we're talking about some of the profits, some of the gains, some of the weeks, some of the months that you've had. Would you mind going in details with them? So you're obviously a father, you're a family man, right? You
Mm-hmm.
work, you're an artist, a dope one at that. You're doing shows out of town, you're doing podcasts out of town, stuff like that. When we talking about helping you make money on the money side thus far, with this still within your first year with this, with Shock the Culture, what type of profits are we talking about?
Bro, so I'm a listen, I'll keep it super simple. Just this year alone.
Uh, in
Just this year
February,
alone.
February,
Just 2025 alone.
yeah,
Off of futures, bro. I've
yeah,
already withdrawn 14K that's hit my bank account. And I got
yeah.
another 5K that's coming this week.
So that's 19K profit in your bank account in this mid-February. So how
Mm.
that was that 6 weeks into the month? I mean the year?
Yeah,
Look, 19K in 6 weeks.
not bad, bro.
Not
That's not bad at all, bro. You know what I'm
bad.
saying? That's not bad at all.
Not bad
That's
at
not bad at
all.
all.
So I have a like I thank both of y'all for trusting me. Like y'all ever seen the Jordan meme where they say I took that personally? I take that personally. I know Dom. I always tell Dom, like, bro, you one of the hardest working people I see, and so I know the work that Dom puts in behind the scenes. And that's why I was like, bro, you would be a dope person to partner with. So when I see him talking about other people, and I'm like, bro, they're not as dope as you. And then anybody who we bring on board, we gonna make sure they get right on the financial side. So Marlo, you were like that first person. Look, for real, for real. You're like that first person. We were like, hey, let's actually put the two together and see how it works. So
Mm,
I told Dom, I'm like, here's my goal. My goal is to help him make bread so that when he come to you for marketing, he got a bag. Like he got a, it ain't no
yeah,
little, it ain't no little, hey, I'm trying to, hey, how much is a playlist? He can go and get the whole kit and caboodle if he want to.
right.
So how has that 1-2 been going? Like, how has having access to more money um changed your life and how you approach the artistry side?
It makes it allows you to focus on the art. And for the longest time, bro, that has been my struggle.
Hmm.
Because when you got to focus on everything else, it takes away
Yeah.
from the art. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yes.
it just makes the whole process more stressful, and it makes you not want to do it. And that's why you see a lot of time people fizzle out, because the other aspect of it ends up becoming much more taxing. Um, but now, bro, it's just like, I mean, and like you mentioned, I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm personal training. I'm at the gym doing the classes. I'm still doing my martial arts and stuff like that, bro. So my schedule is packed. So imagine if I had to worry about trying to find time to record, and then I still got to be trying to find these playlists to pitch myself to, and like you just throw in the towel, bro.
Yeah.
So it allows me, it gives me more time, it gives me more space, it allows me to be more focused on the creative process, and it keeps the joy in it for me. And I think that's what
Mm.
keeps me going. Because I mean, yes, I do have, fans, you know what I'm saying? Like people that listen every time I drop something, share every time I post something, pull up every time
Mm.
I do something. But but I don't live off my music money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just me being honest and transparent. But like, I do it, and I've always done it because I have an appreciation for music and what music has done for me personally, and then I enjoy the process of expressing myself through it. So it's
Yeah.
like it's something I enjoy doing, and I happen to be good at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it goes together. Um, and having the financial freedom allows me to keep like that childlike joy about it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that allows me to create my best work. So then it's like a win-win for everybody. I get to create my best. I feel happy about it. People get the best version of me. They're happy about it. Hopefully they go tell people. Then I get more people listening, which comes back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wins, bro. So
Right.
it's unfortunate that in the society that we live in, everything is kind of predicated around financial freedom. But once you understand that, it's like, all right, cool. I know what the problem is. It don't make no sense me continuing to talk about it. Let me find solutions for
Yeah.
it. And that's what I think this has been for me because, I mean, what do people do when they need more money? Go get a second job. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you sacrificing more of your time, you sacrificing more of your freedom, more of your health, more of your sanity. You know what I'm saying? All because you're trying to get more money so that you can supposedly live a happier life. And it's like this terrible cycle that just keep going and going and going. And it's like, for years I've been sitting trying to figure out how to get out of that, bro, because especially as being like a single parent, the amount of time you have to dedicate to your child or your kids, you start looking at that differently. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm.
so I've always wanted to be able to be in a position where I could be more present, more there. You know what I'm saying? Like the dad that goes on the field trips, you know what I'm saying? That shows up to all the after school activities, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff. And that's definitely a goal of mine. And while I continue to work hard to, you know, reach a certain level. But yeah, man, it's thing and it popped up right when it was supposed to. So that's how I know it was kind of like divine intervention, bro. Because it was like I
Mm.
was getting to a stage where I was just honestly fed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate my job for what it's been able to do for me over these years, but you kind of reach like a finality with things after a certain time, and I truly feel like I'm there with this job, man, because certain things just don't make a logic sense to me, and it's like job policy. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I can't square these circles no more. Like I'm not
Yeah.
a young 20 something year old that just need the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a whole adult bro with a life and a family, and I'm trying to manage so many other things besides just that. It's like it has to make sense in order for me to continue to be there. So
Yeah.
I'm just at a whole different stage in life now, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like my priorities are different, bro. It's like so the mentality that comes with that is what really allows me to like be locked in with what I'm
Mhm.
doing, man. Um,
Mhm. Amazing.
yeah,
So I have another a follow up question, because I often say this to Dom. I said what makes Shock the Culture unique is he has his 10,000 hours in on the marketing side. I put my 10,000 hours in on the trading side, the trading psychology, helping people obtain real results in real time. So I want, I tell him, like, we see a lot of crazy advice. We see a lot of people saying, hey, go get a second, third job. If you really love your art, you're gonna do whatever. Go do this, go do that, go do this, go do that. And I want to ask you this. Has rocking with Shock the Culture, right, helped you to the point where now you're able to make more money rocking with us than you do your salary on your job?
absolutely, absolutely, bro, absolutely. Like, and it, the trajectory, you know what I'm saying? Like, sky's the limits, bro. Honestly,
This
sky's the
is,
limits, bro. It all
yeah,
depends on
you
just how
already
much,
know.
you know what I'm saying? Like, how much you willing to take out of the pot, bro. To be honest with you, like,
Yeah.
um, yeah, man. But I always seen it as that.
Mm,
Sometimes I couldn't necessarily like see the full path there, but I could always see what the finish line was. But like that was very clear. You know what I'm saying? So that's what kept me inspired to keep continuing along the path, along this journey, bro. Because it was just like you can actually live the life that you want to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not on some, you trying to have like a big old mansion, bro. But you just want to be able to like go to a restaurant and order something and not have to look at your bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
or pull up in the store and put all the whole, you know what I'm saying, the organic groceries, you know what I'm saying, in your cart and not have to worry about how much you spending when you walk out that joint. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, or getting the healthier options when you step out and not have to worry about how much they're trying to tax you for. But you know what I'm saying? Or just being able to be like, you know what? Let's just go to the mountains for the weekend and not have to
Yeah.
worry about I gotta save for this for like 2 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
that was what I saw at the end of the line, bro. And it was like, okay, cool. And then as I kept learning, as we went through the phases with options, as we first started futures and we was figuring futures out, bro. And like it was like a it was like a marathon to get to that first funding, bro. Like
yeah. Yeah.
it was like, bro, are we gonna get here? We tried working my standards, then we was like, yo, we just gonna do micros, like, and we was really figuring it out live, like real
Yeah.
time, bro. And then it clicked.
I
That
love
thing
it.
clicked, bro, and it clicked right when we started getting a whole bunch of new people in the group. So I'm like, oh yeah, y'all just get to jump on the wave. Like y'all don't even gotta worry about going through all the stuff that would make people quit. Like you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like all the trial and errors that we was going through at the beginning, bro.
Right.
That people was like, all right, man, like this ain't
Yeah.
so. And then ever since then, bro, it's just been like, all right, now it's time for you to grow up. How do you
Yeah.
manage this? Like, yeah, now you
Mm,
got it. This is the biggest paycheck you ever got. How you gonna manage that? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you a
mhm.
man or you a little boy? You about to go buy yourself some shoes and some clothes and a chain? You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna go pay some of them bills that been sitting that you invested yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna pay
Yeah.
some stuff off so that
Yeah.
what fell down can start going back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna start putting that in these different places? As soon as I started, yo, what's those 5 companies that do the
Yeah.
the automatic monthly dividends again, bro? I just want to make sure I got it right. Let me boom, 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 boom. Oh, we on
Yeah.
SoFi and Robinhood. Okay, so I could do it on both of them. I bet we straight. I know SoFi got that high yield and savings account, bro. I think you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
that's what you're supposed to. That's the next level of it right there, bro.
And that's why it happens though. When you make that good
Yes.
decision,
Yes.
it just keeps working for you because when you make the bad decisions, you know, not to get real churchy with y'all on this Sunday, but but they tell you that Book of Proverbs, man, you make good decisions, they keep happening. You
Yeah,
a fool with your money, you continue to be a fool, bad things that happen. You do
yeah,
good things that keep happening. So just like you said at the beginning of this, your relationship with money. What is your relationship with money?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you got tested with that first big check. How much was it?
5K. The most you
How
could
long
pull
did it
out
take you to
from
get to
top step.
5K?
The most you could pull out from top step before they allow you to pull everything out, bro. That 5K
How long did it take you to get to 5K?
a week. And I made more than that. That was just the most I could pull out.
Look, hope, hey, he didn't no laughing or nothing. He just saying,
Hey,
Straight
you
up,
heard
bro.
the man. He put out
No,
5K a
no,
week,
not
man.
just straight up.
To
Yeah,
19K in six
man.
weeks, bro. Hey.
that's
Listen,
amazing.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
That's amazing.
that's dope,
But you know
man.
what? The reason why I and I listen, Kurt, I struggle even with this right now. Like I struggle,
Mm,
bro, because I grew up with old school parents who would always be like, "Oh, don't tell people your business, because you know folks
mm.
wish bad
Yeah,
on you and you know what I'm saying, like that type of stuff." And it's no disrespect to them, but it's like I wish people would have told me their story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just trying to give out what I wish I would have had coming up. You know,
Real.
um,
Real.
but I struggle, bro. Sometimes I don't even be wanting to post my gains in the chat, bro, because I don't want folks to start trying to like make my type of numbers. Like
Mhm.
I'm a bit of a wild boy when it comes to the charts, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like
Yeah.
I be throwing standards out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I throw them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I've lost the counts, bro. But I told you I had to kind of figure out my own way because
Yeah.
when I decided to bet on myself, I knew it was a race
Uh,
against the clock. So
mm,
I had to dedicate myself to learning, like I was actually in school, bro. But I also knew that I had to like take risks, take chances. So
mm.
what allowed me to be able to take those chances, honestly, was just feeling confident in knowing what was going on the charts. So like understanding the patterns, understanding how news affects certain things, understanding what structure look like, understanding, overall trends. And every time you will come to the group with something new, like, oh, now we're learning about liquidity graphs, just adding all those new things to the arsenal. So whenever I go on the charts and I decide, you know what, at this stage right here, I'm throwing the standard in. I know why I'm doing it. I know why I expect it to go where it's going. You know what I'm saying? Like I set a stop loss to where I know it's not going to completely kill my account. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching it. If I got a standard in there, I'm watching it. Like I'm only doing that if I know if I know I can be able to
Yeah.
keep eyes on it. Because with
Yes.
standards, I see profit and take profit, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like if it move where I wanted to move to, even if before I get to my take profit, I'm getting out of there and I'm letting the micro ride, bro. And that's
Yeah.
how I've been able to like just like
Yeah.
chop away 200 here, 300 here, 150 there, 78 there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I got like a 1.4K day. That's because you sent the signal. I'm letting the signal ride with my one, you know what I'm saying, micro, and I'm just scalping, 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 scalping,
Yeah.
scalping, scalping, scalping. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why
Mhm.
I feel confident in doing that is because I'm watching all the videos you post up. You know what I'm saying? Two, three, four times so that I can understand every single thing. And then when I go back and watch old videos now, a lot of the stuff you were saying back then that didn't really make sense makes so much more sense now. So I'm going back, I'm rewatching the old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and that continue just like learning. Listen, bro, them Yahoo finances that I get
Yeah.
in the mornings, bro, so much information be packed in there, bro. So much
Yeah.
information and insight. Even though sometimes it talks about things that happened on the market the day before, like it still had those segments that give insight on stuff that's coming. Tell us about all the companies that got earnings calls. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's great information there, bro. So I couple it all in together And I just try to keep a routine where I constantly do that stuff, especially early in the morning, because that's where I feel like my most creative. And it's a great way for me to start my day too, bro. Like I just come back
Yeah.
from the gym, I'm getting ready to go to work, drinking my coffee, you know what I'm saying? Do a little bit of reading. My daughter getting ready for school, like
Yeah.
be good to go, bro. Listen to the video on the way to work. Like so by the time I get to work and you set the signal, bro, I'm relaxed. I know what I'm expecting to go forward, bro. I got an understanding of what happened the day before. You know what I'm saying? Like probably already done made some money overnight. So I'm really chilling. Like I'm
Yeah.
really just like, hey, I might not even take no signals today, bro. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how I was all last week, bro. I made all my money at night. Today,
Yeah.
today, bro, I'm just driving, sticking mail in mailboxes, bro. Like,
Right.
just laughing and
Right.
sending little memes to the group, bro, just to keep the mood light. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's
Yes.
yeah,
Motivation.
man. I found a routine
So
that worked for me, bro, and I really truly believe in like the more you
mm,
understand, the more confidence you have, and the better off you feel, bro. I remember when I first started, there was some nights I couldn't sleep, bro. When we had overnight like signals, I
yeah.
couldn't sleep, bro, because I didn't know. I had
Yeah.
no idea. Like I was just kind of like when he said it. So and as soon as we start going another way, I'm over here panicking and just like,
Yeah.
like what am I? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, bro, like I just be like, I bet, just
Yeah.
go to bed.
I'm telling you.
I just
Hear
be
it.
sleep, bro. I wake up in the morning like, oh, we good? Click.
Yeah.
And go
Waking
about
up.
my day, bro. You don't understand. It brings so much peace, bro. I walk in my job, bro.
Mm.
Good morning to everybody, bro. I'm just like, can't nobody tell me nothing, though. Like, you got a
Hey,
problem with
Yeah.
me?
hey,
Yeah, I
I
just
know
made
they asking
1.4
you.
K last night, bro. Like, got my face.
Hey, I know they asked you, Marlo, you in a good mood. What's going on?
Bro, listen. Hey, I can't come in today. Straight up, bro.
Good.
Like, listen, we not doing this no more, man. The way y'all work me,
Yes.
bro, for the 10 years I've been here, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Yeah.
nah, y'all gotta talk to me nicely, bro.
I love it. So look, cause I hear like first off, just got all glory to God, man. I know
Sure,
you
all
know
glory.
you gave a lot of props, and I'm like, it's some stuff, bro. Like because we literally in the trenches, like together. It's some stuff that even with trading and teaching and dealing with community, like God be checking me in real time. Like I was about to go in today on our meeting tonight because some stuff that happened last week, and then I got reminded of something like while I was outside shopping. Like when we were outside shopping, so I was like, you know what? So I gotta give all the glory to God for real. So that's first and foremost. One thing that I want to say to you, Marlo, like your ability to this is what I want to get to the creative execs because everybody here is a boss and we're all men and we're all leaders in our family and our household.
Right.
So that's the most difficult group of people to bring together. You see what I'm saying? Because, like you said, everybody wants to be the man, everybody wants to be the person. And so it takes we have to walk a very fine line where it's like, okay, when it comes to marketing, I'm always deferring to Dom to marketing because that's his thing. It just so happened with trading, it's like, okay, like people defer to me. And I always tell people, and you hear me say it, it's not because I'm smarter than you, it's just because how we spent our time. I was crazy enough to go, man, I'm gonna leave my job with only $3,000. Like, with only $3,000 to my name and start putting in that 40 hours a week into trading. And that was pre-pandemic. So now just things compounded over time.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's one big thing. But I remember we were on a call and I was like annoyed that people weren't communicating. And I was like, and I just said it as an example. I'm like, we got to start talking more. So I'm like, Marlo, if you do that thing you do where you post the news every morning and da da da, hey, Trill, if you do this, that, and the third, and ever since that day, you have not gone a day without posting the news in the chat. First thing.
I seen
So,
it.
bro,
I seen
yeah. So it's like
Bro,
it.
we've
the
made money off of just that news posting alone, bro. Like
yes,
on options, like made money same day type stuff. Like, and when I saw
yes,
that a few times, I was like, oh, I mean, I get bro, I've been getting them emails from Yahoo Finances forever. I was like,
Yeah.
what am I doing with this? And then when you said, bro, I was like, I've been getting these emails for a reason, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I've been getting these emails preparing me for when I get in this group so that I could drop this information in the
Mm.
mornings, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
no, super simple, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's made
Yeah.
us money in real time,
a,
bro. Like,
a
why
lot
not?
of
You
a
know?
lot. So my thing is, what do you say? Because we deal with creative execs. We say creative execs. If you create something and you are the boss in your whatever you do, you're a creative exec. You might create lesson plans. You might create music. You might create beats. You might create hair products. You're doing something where you're balancing the creative side with the executive side.
Facts.
What do you say to those people who are so deep into the creative side? They hear you talking about trading and they go like, I don't know if that might be good for him because he sound like he like math. Or I want people to realize like you just started trading futures in July. and it's what it's February.
Not
So
even a year yet.
yeah. So what do you say to those people who are like, yeah, I hear him, but he sounds like a smart dude who likes math? Would that work for me though? What do you say to those people?
Like I mentioned at the beginning, if you just sign up for the group, sign up to the Clearport, and literally whenever you get something in the Clearport chat that say MES buy SL such and such, TP such and you just literally do that alone, you'll make money.
Now,
More money than you paying your monthly subscription. So you
check
don't got
this.
to worry about dedicating
Mm,
time from your craft, and then you'll have money constantly coming in that you could dedicate to your craft
that
alone. And all you got to do is pay like a $37 monthly subscription.
and that's the beautiful part. Because I was going to ask you, I was going to say, does this take away time from you being an artist or creative?
No, not if you just follow the signals, bro. Absolutely not. You don't even gotta be in the clubhouse where we be cracking jokes and be on there talking all day. You could literally just look at Clearport alone, get your signals, put them in.
Mm,
You be getting out here, or yo, this one's a dud. Let's close it out. That's it. That'll take up throughout your whole day, maybe 10 minutes, 15 if you gotta look at the charts to try to figure out where to put your stuff in. And now you got more money. Now you can spend more time in the studio, pay to get the extra video, pay to get the feature, pay to buy the supplies that you need, go to the class, travel expenses, get a better hotel room, hire down so you can get better marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all you're
it
doing is
works.
click, click. I do everything off my phone, bro. Sometimes I'll
So
be out on the route. Kid you not. I'll be out on the route. Features be pulled up. I'll be watching the market and I'm sticking mail in there. And I'm just like, okay, I like where that's at. Let me close this out right quick. I spent the extra 20 seconds at the box, bro, because I just clicked something on my phone and I go about my day. I just made $500 spending the extra 5 seconds at the box, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just throwing numbers out there, bro. But I've had the most I've made in a day has been like 8.3K
good night.
8,000 in one day.
in one day, bro.
Shot the
Doing what?
culture.
Following the signals that Kurt sent. And then as that thing is doing what he told us it was gonna do, as he explained in the video and we talked about in the meeting the night before and all that stuff, I throw
Mm,
me a couple standards in there and I just chip, chip, chip along the way. Chip, I ain't staying in too long. Bloop, bloop,
yeah.
bloop, 200, bloop, 300, bloop, 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 bloop.
Hey,
Oh shit, 8 point
how
something. Oh,
many?
oh, hey, I'm in
Hey,
it.
Marlo, how many minutes altogether you think it took you to make the 8.3K in one day?
20?
8,020 minutes. That's crazy.
Come
Right.
on, man.
Now, but see the thing is though, let me be honest and transparent. You gotta have patience. Just because I said I made it in 20 minutes, that don't mean that you can hop on right now and 20 minutes from now you can make that same amount. No, no, no,
Mm,
no, no. You gotta understand. Oh, yo, this is at an extreme point. Oh, yo, the news already is bad, and it's running into a stronger time frame order block on top of that.
You give it sauce, Margo. You
You
give
know what I'm saying? Oh, and the next level is all the way down here, and we caught it all the way up here. Oh yeah, I can let that ride all day. And as that's falling, it's just gonna fall, it's gonna do this little thing right here, and it's gonna do this, and it's gonna try to fight its way back up. And every time I try to fight up, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I was trying out this thing standard. Let me get up. It's
yeah.
fighting its way back up. It's fighting its way back up. Standard. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yes.
that's the 20
Yeah.
minutes right there of me just having the chart up. And I'm driving, going about my day. I'm like, there you go. It's coming to that level again. Click. It's a drop, click, and I'm out of there. But I had
I
to have the
love it.
patience. I had to wait. Sometimes it takes 3 days. Because sometimes price will get to a point and it'll just do this.
Yeah.
And we'll get news and it'll still do this. And it'll be 2 days later, then it'll say, so you gotta wait. You gotta have that patience. Because if you don't got the patience, you'll lose 8,000 while it's doing this right here. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
mad at everybody because you just like, well, bro said, slow your roll. Understand what's going on and have the patience to wait for it to happen. That's part of the
Yes.
development though. Because I didn't
Yeah.
have patience, bro. Sometimes I hop on and I'm right away. I gotta get it. But I had to learn.
Mm.
And my best tool in learning was losing. When I lost and I
Ooh,
hated how that felt, I'm like, yo, I don't ever want to feel like this again. What did I
boy,
do
I'm
wrong?
posting that. Hold on. The best tool in learning
For
is
learning was
losing.
losing, bro. The
Yeah.
best tool for learning
Enter.
for me is losing. Because I
I
never want
love
to
it.
feel like that again. Ever.
I love it, man. I love it when a plan comes together. What I'm taking away from all this is, it's like for the creative execs, because you have people, Marlo, where they come, they're moving from such a defeated place spiritually that they hear opportunities and they start stacking excuses. They hear those voices in their head that's printing excuses. Oh, I gotta have a computer. But you just said you did everything on your phone. Oh, well, I work. You just said, oh, I'm a single parent who works, who's also a trainer, who's also in martial arts, who's also, you know what I'm saying? Who's also doing, I'm a fitness instructor too. So it's like just as you're talking, I'm just hearing you chop down, like just chop down trees, those mountains in people's heads of excuses of, oh, well, bruh said he sounded like he really into this. Oh man, if you just follow the signals, just join. Well, he must have been doing this for a long time. Oh, he started trading futures in July. It's February. Well, it take away his time as artist. I like being in the studio. Oh yeah, he do this while he on the mail route, and it don't take away time. Like, so all of those things, man. I feel, yeah, it's weird. Only in our culture do we get in the creative space and we forget it's a business. You see what I'm saying? We for,
Yes.
Yeah.
we forget that music is the investment, it's the product, it's the S&P, it's the NQ, it's the, you know what I'm saying? It's the
Right.
underlying asset. We forget the artist is the investment. You see what I'm saying? And that there are people behind the artists, the labels who
Right.
invest, who are the investors. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I love hearing you come on, bro. You, like your man said, in the beginning of the year, this is just the beginning. And this is all for one funded account. He just got two. You just got two more, right?
Three
Did
now.
you
I
get?
passed that other combine on Friday too,
Oh
bro.
my, oh my God. So you have
You
four
see the
funded.
congratulation balloons.
You
I
see
know
what
I
I'm
saw them
saying?
joints. I got four now, bro.
So you have four funded.
Yep.
So what are we talking about when we say four funded? All the stuff that he's talking about, y'all, he did on one funded account. So 19K in 6 weeks comes from one funded account. When he gets four, he has a chance to quadruple that by just taking the same exact trades on all four accounts. But still, it's just he can copy trade. It's like sending a message out and you got four employees working for you. So 19K in 6 weeks could very well look like 76K in 6 weeks comes summertime.
Change your whole life, bro. Change your
Entire.
whole life. Change the way you think. Change the way you look at money. Change the way you look at your job. Changes everything. Now that's where the development as a person comes in. But as long as you solid as a person, now you get an opportunity to really start living a life instead of just surviving. You get a chance to actually start living. You know what I'm saying? And if that's important to you, then you get a chance to start living yourself a life the way you want to live your life. You know, taking care of your health, making sure that you're being active, doing fun and exciting things, taking trips with your family, going places, enjoying stuff, dabbling in arts. You know what I'm saying? Like music, like the finer things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking like spending money on things that don't appreciate with value. I'm talking about experiences, like actually getting a chance to live. Go out and see the city that you live in. Go see the city next to the city that you live in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's your thing, go travel to a different country. Like, really get a chance to start living. Because for so long, we just been surviving everything that's normal, bro. It's not.
Yeah.
Working 6 days a week is not normal, bro. Working 10 plus hours a day is not normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, working two, three jobs, bro, it's not normal. Eating a bunch of junk food, bro, it's not normal, dog. But we do it every
Right.
day and we do it because we got no other option. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just because we're able to
Mhm.
wear nice clothes or throw a chain on the weekends, like, we think everything cool. Bro, it's not. That's not life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you start or you get the opportunity to, and then you actually start making that type of money, it should change the way you look at yourself. And it should change the way you look at how you live your life, bro.
Yeah. Marlo, I'm gonna tell a story I probably never said. You want to know when I know you started winning in that group? uh, you hit me. You said, Dom, you know anybody that could do cover art? Like you hit me. You asked for better cover art, and I was like, oh, bro, must be. I like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know somebody that can do cover art. We got guys in house. Send it through. Boom, boom. Best cover art in the catalog.
Yup.
Photo shoots.
Photo, yeah, I knew something when the photo
Bro,
shoot.
hold on. I was like, hey, hold on, Marlo. Hey, when we started doing the write ups and we got the articles done and the podcast cover arts and
Yeah,
my man Marlo picture looked better than everybody else picture on the flyers.
yeah.
Hey, I was like, hey, Marlo, can you send me 9 pics for these? To put 3 on each. Marlo then sent me the joints with the crispy hairline photo. I like, bro, this look like AI. This real though. Hey, he got the dread swagging,
Yeah.
crispy, super crispy white t-shirt, nice jeans, wardrobe switch. I like, hold on, man. Marlo over there. Marlo look, Marlo look like he could be on the Grammys next February.
Bro, it's yeah.
Looking
Man,
good,
I felt
man.
good, so
I
I look
love it,
good, bro.
bro. I love it, man.
Every
Yep,
everything
Yeah,
4K,
bro.
everything 4K. Uh,
everything.
so
It really.
yeah, and I saw it too. I remember because I was like, I told Dom because Dom, he on the marketing side, he doing things, and it's funny
Right.
because like me and Dom talk. And anytime like we'll have these spirited conversations. we'll have spirited conversations, and I'll be like, bro, we ain't gotta talk about nobody else, what nobody else is doing. Just wait till Margot come on. I'm telling you, just wait till Margot been crushed it. So me and him, like we going in. I'm on my porch like talking loud in the neighborhood, but we ain't like fussing at each other. We just talking that talk. So
Yeah.
and so I'm like, "Hey, wait, just wait, bro, just wait. I'm telling you, you see, I'm telling you. So you were crushing it, bro. You posted some crazy games. And when we say games, we talk about profit, right? So we talk about profit. So I was like, hey man, Marlo been crushing it, bro. Like he like you talked to him lately? He's like, yeah, he just copped 3 bags from me. Like I was like, oh, I said, yeah, see. But he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
he just got right. He just did this, that, and
Yeah.
the
He
third.
He said, "Hey, hold on, bro. What you did?" Yeah, Marlo dropping some articles. He got a pie. He got a show coming next month. What you
Yeah.
did? Like, oh yeah, yeah. Me and Marlo locked in.
Yes.
Look. You so look. We you be in it, and it's just it don't turn into since we all being vulnerable
Mm,
and we all in the creative space. Marlo, you train people. You in martial arts. Let's be real, bro. You've ran into people that may have needed to be trained every day, probably.
Yep.
And they might have said they came up with an excuse, and deep down it was financial. Like
yeah.
they might have said, "Oh, Marlo, I'm not gonna be able to come to the thing." Like they come up with an excuse, like we talked about earlier. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
people know they need money to market and they come up with an excuse. Or people know they need this for their career and they come up with an excuse. Now, rocking with Shop the Culture as a creative, it cancels the excuses. You don't have an excuse no more.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't have an excuse. It's the solution is right here for the
It's
creators,
right
bro.
there, bro, and that is so important because we could sit down all day and talk about all the problems, but
Yes,
how often are we talking about solutions to those problems?
solutions. And
That's what
that's
this
one
group does,
thing
bro.
that's one thing that I noticed in the group, because my boy Kirk been doing this forever. Me and Kirk go back that the summer before ninth grade, seeing him in the
Yeah.
neighborhood around my side of town, playing ball and like, you know what I'm saying? And you notice
Dunking on
stuff like,
people.
huh?
Dunking on people.
Yeah, yeah. Kirk, yeah, my boy had some stupid bounce. He took the football route. You know what I'm saying? But he still has some buddies. But like, noticing like Kirk, I like Kirk. Kirk must not work. Like Kirk went full. Like, Kirk told me, "Hey, bro, I got time, bro. I'm full. I'm a full time entrepreneur now." And I'm like, oh, and I'm thinking because this is when I was in the consumer finance world. I'm just thinking he must be really good at what he does if he's not working. To me, that's the
The click.
oh
Yeah.
that should click in your mind. Like you're good enough at something to where you don't have to go clock in. Now that's not me taking away from anybody else that clocks in, but somebody that's leading a group of over 200 people.
I
You
agree.
you You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like it clicked. So from there and just transferring that over, cause it's funny. I got my homies. All y'all boys was my groomsmen,
Mm.
and Adam, Adam is my. When I call him, I go, "Hey man, you're my political guy." I talk to Adam about politics. I get all my politics. I get all my finance info from Kirk. But it's funny when you talked about solutions and reactions. Kirk is always giving it to me in a way where it's like, oh, we reacted to that in the market. I'm gonna show you something. Or, oh, that news, bro, we did this.
Hey, yeah.
And it diminishes your outrage. Like I never see it's just a reaction. And we all play sports. I played
Yeah.
basketball. Marlo, you were all conference defensive player. You played D1 football too, all region in high school, Kirk. And we had to learn how to react. Like what you said, what is the solutions? Like,
Yeah.
yes, people are mad about Trump being in office. Yes, you didn't like that the tariffs are going on. Yes, you didn't like that this type of news came out. How do you react to it to make money? And when this is your job, you have to learn about reactions. You have to learn about how to make money off of it. All these businesses, and this ties to the music, all of these businesses that y'all talk about are on the stock market.
Yeah.
So that's why, and this is me spilling some of my educational sauce for people. Follow the money. Where's the money going? That's why I don't hold stock in a lot of shop crazy shock culture. Like
Yeah.
a lot of shock. Oh, like when you hear about maybe a brand did something for shock value or they did this. What I do now, bro, I literally go look at the stock when something happens.
Yeah.
Like go look at it or go look at the rest of the news stuff. And I learned that from the community.
Yeah.
Because you have people that react and they outrage, and then you have people that react and they do something about it.
Yeah.
This mindset, building your mind up, being peaceful, even just the education alone to help you be at peace. Like, oh, I know what that is. You see people outraging about it, and you're like, oh, bro, Marlo dropped the joint this morning where where he already talked about that. We head of the
we,
news or
we about to go
Kurt
buy
went,
gold.
yeah, Kurt dropped in his story, chill out. Like what y'all on?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that has been really dope and just
Yeah.
watching and building from that, just the mindset thing. Like,
Yeah. And this, and two, I love what both y'all are saying, and I believe Marlo is like a living proof. You can be of the culture, fully creative, and fully informed. You know,
Yep.
and it's cool to be smart. And I feel like we got to get to a point because here's the thing. I I like to I love what we do because we make it relatable, right? But it's like at some point you start talking to some people and they want you to bring it all the way down to the sewer where they at. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I see you in the sewer, and guess what? I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you come from there, but I'm not about to jump in there with you just to show you that I'm with you. Like you got to be willing to climb up out the sewer because it's more to life than that mindset. And I think some people just don't want to. I saw somebody say this: if you don't invest, you work for somebody who does. And I was like, dang, that's a that's a real, like, if you don't understand investing, you're probably the investment. You're the person somebody's paying per hour and they're investing with your hands and feet and they getting paid off of you. They're talking to the other money and saying, yeah, I can send such and such and such this many people out there to get this work done. They're getting the big money, they're paying you 20%. They're keeping 80, they're paying you and the crew 20. So it's like in our culture, we got to understand that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
We can't be talking all this boss up stuff, level up, this, that, and the third, and it's like not understand that. Hey, it's cool to be smart. It's cool. Like Marlo just told you, he in martial arts, and if you listen to his music, he don't come from no soft background. like, you just can't run up on him, bruh. Like that's not somebody you can run up on. But you know what I'm saying? And just have your way with, like, you might wake up and be like, what happened? Right? But it's like he's smart. You know what I'm saying? And he's okay with being smart. He's okay with being transparent. Like we need more of that. You know what I'm saying? From our men. Therefore, you don't have people trying to bring stuff down to the sewer and then feeling like, man, we got to gatekeep this information because if they get a hold to it, they gonna mess it up. You know what I'm saying? Or they not gonna know what to do with it. Or they go try to look, bro. Goddamn, all you gotta do is goddamn. Man, we gotta stop that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
we do.
we
like
do.
we,
Yeah.
like we
We do,
gotta
man.
stop that, bro. It gotta be cool for us to be smart. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
gotta be cool for us to be
Real
smart for
talk,
us to
bro.
handle business.
Man, I'm all for that. And I instill that in my children.
Yeah.
It's cool to be smart. Like, it's dumb to be dumb. Like, bro, like
Facts.
seriously, it's not cool to be dumb.
It's dumb. It's dumb,
Like
man.
they're gonna talk about you. Like, do you want to be talked about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we're not holding value. Like, think about that, bro. Like, even as a guy that was a get fresh guy, when I dabbled in getting, I got a job real early, eighth grade, and that's what I
Mhm.
was spending my checks on, getting clothes and getting shoes. But like the value of education Nobody can take that away from you. Like it's gotta be like y'all and this that me and Kirk had these conversations. People say this stuff outside of the creative space. But when you get this creative space, our logic goes out the door.
So
Like,
feeling emotionally based. It's
yeah,
emotionally based.
Yes.
it's like literally y'all say it all the time. Oh, the most valuable things you can't take away from me. That would be your knowledge. You hold
Yeah,
stock in this shit, these pair of shoes and this chain. You just got money to buy it. I can take that from you and it's gone.
yeah,
But the fact that I put these 10,000 hours, as my boy always talk about, in this, and I'm learning that in the marketing space that and even as I read and Kirk puts us on literature, he throws stuff in there, learning about like how to talk to people better. They hold stock more in the things that you can't take away. And a lot of times
yeah.
it's something you said or something you taught them. I'll never forget the shot the culture moment on the marketing side. I had a guy send me like this 3-minute voice note. Dumb, you good money. Your whole movement, y'all good money with us. Bro, that thing that you taught us from that page, bro, I got 20,000 views off of that alone. He said, bro, ain't no way you just charging this much. Hey, I'm cool with you charging me this, but you need to be taxing.
Keep
And
my
I'm like,
prices same. Keep
yeah, yeah. He's like, bro, you need to be taxing.
yeah,
Some we posted on the page. He said,
yeah,
bro, I literally got 20,000 views from that.
yeah,
And so that's like in this, like learning in this community, the education is so much more valuable than something that could just be taken away. Like,
yeah.
the cliche record label stuff, like, oh, here go a
Mhm.
car, here go a chain, here go some ones. Go do your thing, Marlo. We could have did that. We could have created, we content kings. I could have, Marlo, let's go to such and such, and I'm gonna get my phone out. Welcome to shop the culture, bro. Here go 101s. Here go. I had a conversation with an artist that told me he was gonna do that. He was gonna sign himself and create a whole content piece of him doing that. And I'm just like, so what happens when they find out that that wasn't real and you're still catching rides and you don't have that chain and that money anymore? But what are you gonna say when you see Marlo continuously glowing up? When you continuously see Marlo posting the digital assets that he's getting, when you type Marlo's name in on Google and you see everything that he's done, because everything that we were able to do with him on the marketing side, even the money side, even when we post this,
Yeah,
we got our business straight to the point that this is gonna pop up.
Yeah.
We put in the hours to where we know how to get this ranked. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the knowledge piece.
yeah,
And that you're right, Kurt. Being cool is cool. It ain't
Yeah.
woke. Stop
And then,
lumping it. Like being aware and not stupid ain't woke. Cause
it's
y'all
not.
try to make stuff it's either cool or woke. No, it's just being knowledgeable and not stupid.
yeah.
Like, come
That's
on, bro.
that's really what it come down to. That's
Yes,
Yeah,
really what
sir.
it comes down to. Cause you gotta think
ran
about it,
over.
man. People they gonna invest their time into something anyway. Like
Mm,
you
Mm.
ain't nobody just sitting down staring at a wall all day. So we
Yeah,
all spending our time doing something.
right.
Why not do something that'll be beneficial for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah.
just figure out what that is. Like
Mm.
everybody got something that they either like naturally good at, naturally got an interest in, like gravitate towards. Figure out what that is. Figure out how you can use that to benefit yourself and then become smart in that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
ain't nobody telling you that you got to go be a 4.0 summa cum laude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
graduate with a doctor's degree, like in
Yes. Yes, they do,
bioengineering, you know what
Marlo.
I'm saying? Like
We got kids.
biomarine
They gotta do
science,
that.
like, but figure out.
We got kids. They got to
Figure
do that, Marlo. No, don't say that. I need my kids to do that. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
yo, man, but real talk, man. And like shoot, even as adults, like
Mhm.
Teach
Mm.
yourself something. Learn something. Challenge yourself. How you think I got into martial arts? I played football all of high school, all of college. Got out of college, was just working out, kind of just doing the regular stuff. And I was like, yo, I want to challenge myself. I
Yeah.
want to try something new. Found a gym that do martial arts, started training. So they was over there doing judo. I like shit. I want to learn how to throw people because when you get in the
Yeah.
fight, what you do? You throw hands, you wrap up, and you slam. So let me learn how to do this. Real
Mhm.
talk. That's the reason why I started doing it, bro. Because I know
Yeah.
when you get in a fight in the streets, bro, you throw hands and you wrap up and slam. So let me learn how to box. Let me learn how to do something while I throw people.
Yeah.
Started doing judo, realized it was real discipline, real traditional, real about culture and traditions and stuff like that. All the throws come in the Japanese name. You got to learn, you know what I'm saying? I like this structure. I like the discipline aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Started doing it. Realized like, oh snap, I got like a natural inclination for this. Then the sensei was like, "Oh, yo, you kind of good at this." Boosted my damn head up. I started. I ain't stopped going ever since, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I kept going, man. Did competitions. Did my first competition, won gold. I was like, "Oh yeah, we in here." Like,
Yeah.
been winning competitions ever since. Had a competition yesterday, bro. Three divisions,
Yeah.
two second place finish, one first place finish. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, bro.
Like,
Salute. Salute.
you know, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, bro?
Salute.
that's
So
dope.
yeah, man, it's like you're
Yeah.
never too old to learn something new. You should never feel like you're too late in the game to take on a new challenge. Like if you've been doing something for a while and you feel stagnant, pick something else up. Look at that thing from a different angle. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like reinvest in yourself, invest in yourself. Like at any age, but you can grow. You can become more knowledgeable, more wiser,
Right.
smarter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it just takes you wanting to do it. Gotta have
We
that
gotta
discipline.
reverse
Stick with
that. We gotta reverse that in our culture somehow, y'all. It could be
We
here,
doing it
like
right now.
that age thing. Like you see the memes as I'm getting more. My boy told me I need to redirect my goggles. So I've been seeing more different content, bro. Like I saw something the other day that was literally like, "Hey, you good?" And named like 10 million billionaires that didn't start seeing money till like 50. But when you 25, you big bro. When you 30, you OG. What?
And this
don't
and
make no
this.
sense.
That we
Yeah.
gotta stop that, bro. And then if you know what I'm saying, like I see people laughing at people that are getting college degrees in their 30s, or they graduated high school, they decided to go back to high school and finish off. Like our culture gotta stop that, bro. Like as long as you living, you can learn, bro. And I said that at the gym today. Like, what are y'all like? We gotta stop with these errors. If we all in the same like that era stuff, if we all in here, we could all do the same thing. Like the dude that's in here hooping, that's 55, you can't say, oh, it's because he's 55. Because he's guarding your homie that you think is nice is 18 and he's killing him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Listen.
Yeah,
it's all we're all in this world together and we're all in this together and we just need to ride off the right principles to where it's all because anybody, we can all do it. It's just a mind shift,
Yeah.
mindset shift, bro.
Yeah. And it'll make you think that people in our culture, it'll make you think that people want to be the young people, the YNs. Like, bro, I wouldn't even want to be around 18-year-old me. 16, I would not. I think about that on the daily. Like, I be telling,
I would have strangled myself,
you
bro.
see what I'm saying?
If I was in a room with 18-year-old Dom right now, bro, I probably would have smacked him. Like, bro, what
Like,
is you on?
I don't
Bro,
ever want to
shut
switch
up.
places. I like, and I tell my mentee, I just told my mentee, like, when it picked him up, he stayed in the hood, like a area very similar to like a Gonzalo's Gardens, a colony, something like that. The colony, something like that. And I took him to a different side of town where I stay on. And it's something I know he never sees. Like he stays in a food desert, no fresh food within a mile radius around. So all he sees is, just fast food, people who don't want to be there working there all day. He sees a lot of anger. So when he walked in the store with me, he was like, Coach, he was like, I don't know, man. A lot of these black people over here, they kind of seem whitewashed. They kind of seem like, I don't know. I said, what did you hear somebody say? He was like, man, it's just something about him. I said, that's called joy. I said, it's called happiness. I said, so you don't even realize that. I said, they'll come over and talk to you and me, and they'll talk just like you and me. I said, but you're so used to seeing people upset. You don't hear nobody yelling. You don't hear nobody fussing or cussing. You don't see guns out. I remember dropping him off one day, and dude was just walking across the street. You could just tell he didn't want to be bothered. But he know the neighborhood he in, so he got the blicky showing while he eating some fries. Just like nobody mess with me, bro. Like just going about y'all business. Y'all little white ends out here going about y'all. And so I'm like, that's not whitewash, bro. It's just joy. It's called peace. You don't see that. Cause as soon as you open the door, you hear yelling. Or you go to the neighborhood, you see poverty, you see people not just people ain't even eating fresh food around you. You don't even know how that impacts mood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And how that
definitely.
impacts thinking, man. So it's like let us be the first ones to say, as somebody like each one of us was cool in our quote unquote era. We all
Yes.
was cool. We all were the guys. Nobody wants to be go back to nobody looks at a young dude and be like, oh, I wish I was him. nobody,
Especially if you was that guy. You don't want to
nobody
go back there.
ever. And we got to stop trying to make that normal in our culture because when you talk to other cultures, they always and that comes from that poverty mindset and traumatic stuff of life being cut short in our community. You go and talk to somebody else, they talking about compound interest. Oh, if you keep doing this, by the time you 50, you gonna have by the time you 40.
Longevity.
Yeah. But for
That's
us,
not.
it's like, yeah.
We
It's
also
like
lack an appreciation for growing old and an appreciation for our elders, bro. So everybody's afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? And I think if we
yeah,
change the way we look at our elders or just change the way we look at the process of growing old, I think that would do us a lot moving forward as well too. It'll give us more hope in believing in the long haul as opposed to always trying to get it right now. I think we
yes.
stuck in this I gotta get it right now mentality. That's what causes us to act the way that we act a lot of time.
Yeah. That brother. Well
Yeah,
said.
Marlo, I just told somebody that me and you went to school with, man. Me and her have shout out to Shiraz, bro. We have a lot of really dope conversations about culture. And I told her, bro, I aspire to be the 80, 90-year old granddad that people be like, oh, grandpa got it.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll be totally fine with that.
yeah. Do you know how freely that allows your children and grandchildren to live?
But
Yeah,
If
bro.
but you know what they're saying. I don't want to be an old man. Y'all trying to use me. Da, da, da. Yeah, I would rather you get it from me to go do something stupid like I did. Go pull out a loan or go
Yep.
run a credit card up or do
Yep.
whatever. Because I'm gonna give you some knowledge with these couple racks. I'm gonna give you like this is what it's gonna be. Hey, what you gonna do with it? Let me show you something where you don't have to ask me for this again, or you can, but let's fix this, and then you give it to them. But like all that now the people just use you when you get to like, bro, you know what
trauma,
I'm
bro.
saying? Come on. Yeah,
Bro. And
and it's
you know how
understood.
you know how freeing that is, bro?
Yes.
Like not just from you being able to do that for like a grandchild or a child, but imagine them starting off in the green, bro. When we
Yes.
started off as adults, bro, how many of us started off in the negative, bro? I know I did with them student loans. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
got
when
to
I
make
got
a
out of
certain amount
school,
because this coming out every month. Before I even file my first set of taxes, before I
bro, they
even
gave us
understand
6
how to,
months, Marlo.
you know what I'm saying, bro?
6
Like,
months.
what is that?
Dog, that's crazy. Hey, it's 6 months. You better have a job because we gonna start deducting from somewhere, and you better call us and let us know if you want to consolidate these bad boys or not, or it's coming out of your taxes. Like, bro,
Listen,
I just graduated in December, so you mean to tell me you want me to have a really good job by June?
and if you got a
Like, come
cosigner,
on,
oh,
bro.
they coming for that cosigner.
Oh
They
God.
coming for that cosigner. And you know, a lot of times it's your mama.
Yeah.
Oh,
So your mama
and then
hitting
they
you with
pressing
the,
you.
you know what I'm saying? They
If you
hitting
got
you
the
with the,
Parent
hey,
Plus loan, they pressing you.
See.
bro, ain't nothing worse than getting pressed by your moms, bro. I don't
Yeah.
care. You think the big homie up the block? Wait till Mom Dukes press you, bro.
Yeah,
She know where you at.
that's a different type of
That's
pressure.
a different kind of pressure,
Your
bro.
That's a
parents in
different,
general, they know where
nasty
you
type of
at.
pressure. Oh, mama. Oh, yeah,
That's a
Cause
yeah.
you
different kind of
look,
pressure,
cause
bro.
we it did like going back. Hey, you 21. You gonna have to go use the. You gonna have to go use that washer and dryer. You gonna have to go borrow something.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
but just think about that for a second and how that can crush any kind of ambition you might have as a person. Because 6 months out of college, you still trying to figure out what you want to do with your life. And now all of a sudden you got these bills bearing down on you. And you got Mom Dukes calling you like, hey baby, they calling my phone. I'm worried about it affecting my little social security or whatever the case might be.
ooh,
So now she putting pressure on you. What you do? All right, I'm just gonna go get the job.
any job.
You go and
Yeah,
get the job. Next thing you
any
know, 10
job.
years later, you still working that job, paying these bills down because you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And everything that you had aspired to be, that you wanted to be in life, gets thrown out the window.
You got
You stop
boxed
living
in.
because you're just trying to survive. You spend 10 years just surviving.
That's another episode of Shock the Culture.
Survival
Bro,
mode, bro.
listen.
Survival mode. The system that boxed you in because you didn't want to be the guy that wanted to be the like holding somebody back, because that's exactly what it does. Like people talk about, you know, stuff not being a scam. Yeah, it's not a scam, but the structure could do exactly what you just said. And then with shock the culture, we understand we don't want that for any of you.
Yeah, it's
Like
a.
we because we got creatives as young as what, 18.
We got people not 17. Like, hey, when can I start making money?
Mhm. we
When
have
on
we
my
have
18th
college
birthday.
we have college students in shock the culture right now, profit
Yeah,
rocking
yeah,
interns in the community that are making money. So it's like
Yep.
we understand that, bro.
yeah. And
Like think about what you just said. Shout out to Ivan.
shout
What if
out
we were
Big
making the money
Ivan.
that, bro, Marlo, we went to Methodist together. What if we was making the money that Ivan making right now, sitting in Fayetteville?
Exactly.
We definitely would have went to the Big Apple with a few racks of that, but then we would have been straight though. On the other side, leaving
Uh,
there like, oh, y'all worried about these student loans?
Here you
Shh,
go.
me and
yeah,
Marlo
Paying off.
straight.
Senior
yeah,
dues would have been me paying off this all
yeah,
4 years. Like, here you
yeah,
go. You know what I'm
I would
saying?
have been
Y'all
paying my tuition
wait till
cash.
have y'all
yeah.
have y'all done a pod with Ivan yet?
No, nah.
Okay. Y'all think me? Wait till they do the pod with Ivan. Wait till they do the pod with Ivan. Then y'all gonna really see.
Marlo leaking. We
Right?
gonna have to cut Marlo leaking. Look, that's a good preview. We
Hey,
gonna try
right.
that. Hey, wait till
You
we.
gonna
No,
Y'all think this
really
up?
see.
Wait till we talk to Ivan.
boy, Ivan,
Real
boy,
talk, man.
yeah. But it's what I think people get lost in, and I know our generation got lost in it. And it's like we were a generation behind because a lot of our parents didn't have access to education like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they sold us the dream that they couldn't have access to. Go to school, get a good job. But then it's like, oh, we in here now. And oh yeah, this ain't it looks great to you because maybe you couldn't access it or you wouldn't even thought about that. You was just trying to get through school.
Yeah.
Like I can remember my dad writing a check when I was like 8, 9 years old, bro. He wrote a check to Home Depot and spelled it DEPOE. And I was and I was like, Dad, it's DEPOT. He's like, boy, ain't no way. I'm like 8 years old. I'm like, Dad, I'm telling you, it's DEPOT. So he done called somebody else, and they like, yeah, they looked it up as DEPOT. They looked it up. He like, get it, there, boy, you smart as hell, boy. Now this is late '90s, and I'm like, this is who was raising us. You know what I'm saying? So when they hear go to school, get a good job to them, oh, you gonna come out making all of this money. You gonna come out making, but it's like nobody ever taught us that, oh, America is an actual, and I don't mean this like hypothetically, America is an actual business. You see what I'm saying? Like, so there's a financial component to everything done in this country, and you gotta learn how the money work, or else it's just like, well, okay, if you don't want to learn how the money work, guess what? You're gonna work for the money, and then because you ain't want to learn how it work. Like it just
Somebody.
Like what you like, and now that vision is no longer grand like it used to be. You don't get the house and the white picket fence by doing that anymore. And it's like people aren't shell shocked by that, bro.
Right.
Yo,
The game
my
changed.
marketing content brain just went way over
The
here when
game
you did
changed,
that,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
it,
So
it just
you, you
somebody
see,
go
so like
clip that.
yeah, so like all we do is in anything is like Dom say, hey, we following the money. We see how the money work. In the markets,
Mm.
bro, we following the money. When it come to music, hey, bro, I be telling Dom like, bro, follow the money, bro. Just follow the money, and because it's a lot of feelings and so on and so forth. No, follow the money. That's gonna show you where you need to go. And so we've been able to put together a package for artists because guess what? You got to know how to be a personal brand in 2025 and beyond.
Yep, it's no way around it, and y'all try to go around it, bro. It's no way around it, bro.
And you gotta have you some money in your pocket to become a personal brand. You
And
know
there's
what
no
I'm
way around
saying?
that. Like, what?
Yeah,
Why do y'all
It's
think
not.
the A-list artists are going independent now? They gonna step on y'all because they gonna do it, and they got the funds to do it because they built the capital up, and they got the backing from these billion-dollar labels, and then y'all gonna want to copy. We're trying to tell y'all to do this stuff now, so you
yeah,
can get a head
yeah.
start.
Yeah, like I don't care how I don't yeah, I don't care how good, and this is the beautiful thing. I don't care how good you rap, I don't care how dope you think your song is, how catchy, oh, you rap better than Jello Ball, whatever the case may be. If you sitting there broke with a book full of rhymes, and then Marlo decides to say, hey Dom, I want to put 5K on this marketing joint. More people are going to hear his song than they're going to hear your
What we
song.
what we
Yep.
doing with 5K? Oh, we doing Google ads, we doing YouTube ads, we doing
Listen, bro.
Spotify ads. Marlo, we gonna get Marlo some traveling. We're gonna do all the mic drops. We're gonna put them on all the blog. Marlo gonna look like, yo, who's this Marlo guy?
You see that, like,
That's
and
exactly what we on.
and that's our thing, to be able to give creatives the power to go, hey, whenever you're ready, press that button, bro, for your brand. Here, you
Hmm.
got the funds. Here, you got the person who gonna point you to all the caviar stuff in marketing is right here. And that person gonna get further because they're operating off principles than the person who mad and emotional about how good they rap.
In peace,
Exactly.
because you heard what Marlo said. I don't have to
That
worry
pick,
about
bro. And
trying to get a Spotify playlist or none of that because I got marketing and I'm making the money and it's only taking me like 20 minutes in a day. So he's
yeah,
not
man.
changing anything in his life. He's just getting text messages. Hey Marlo, here. Or he's opening a group. Hey,
It's
y'all
perfect.
might look what my boy say. Hey, for my new members, y'all might want to go ahead and take this out now, but the vets might be straight.
YOLO.
Yeah, yo
Yo,
yo
YOLO,
zone,
Hey,
boy.
yo yo zone. You
YOLO.
already
You know what
know.
I'm saying? Like, and
yeah,
so
this a yo.
when to get in, when to get out. If it go bad, then he'll be like, "Yo, we gonna have a meeting tonight about what happened today, bro." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
Yeah,
even if you just like, "Oh man, we lost today, bro. I can't believe, man." You go to that meeting, you know exactly why you lost. If you're
yeah.
taking good
yeah.
notes, next time that joint pop up, you could be like, "Yo, didn't this happen the last time? Remember that last time last week, bro? When you had that day, we lost all three signals in a row. The market was doing this right here." That's if you paying that much attention to it. Or you could just be a person that just take the signals. And the win percentage is about 70, 80. So you
It
still gonna
is.
win anyway. And now you
Hmm.
got that extra money you can put into your art, bro. And honestly, cost of living going up. You might be able to use that extra money for the groceries, pay the light, pay the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like after school for your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
it can't hurt. It can't
Yeah,
hurt. And it's affordable. That's the part. It's affordable. And it's affordable for a reason. It's affordable so that people like me, like Dom, like Kurt, people that look like us, that talk like us, that live the lives that we live, get the opportunity to better ourselves without feeling like we got to give an arm and a leg. I promise you, bro, it's not a scam. Just pull up to a meeting and just listen. Even if you don't understand half of the technical stuff he's talking about, just listen to the way the man talk.
You gonna
If
figure it
that ain't
out,
enough
bro.
for you, then holler at me personally. But I'm
It's
telling
yeah.
you,
gonna
it's gonna
rub
be enough,
off.
bro.
It's gonna rub
It is
off
gonna
on
be
you.
They
enough,
gonna get
bro.
taught too. They ain't even- they gonna get taught from
You're gonna get
scratch.
taught, it's gonna rub off, and it's gonna help with your mindset, bro. Like
Yeah,
I don't even, I don't even trip about the same stuff that I used to trip about, like when I see stuff, you know.
yeah.
I ain't making Marlo money in there, but but it's just stuff like, you know, it's man, listen. Just come in, just come in the
real community,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
real
And
Real.
community.
you can make whatever you want to make.
Bro,
The reason why I'm
if you
making the
tired
money
of
I'm
seeing the
making,
BS that's going on in the world, you could just come look, come to the community.
a bunch of like-minded people that's on a very similar journey, bro. Ain't nothing better than that. It's like that group fitness mentality. Yeah, you could go
Yeah,
work out by yourself and you could probably push
Yeah.
yourself, but when you're working out with a group, it's a whole different level
yeah,
because
Yes.
everybody pushing
Stat.
everybody, feeding up their energy. It's the same thing in the group, bro.
That's a
Iron
stat.
sharpens iron. And that's why I continue to post because I want people to be like, it's attainable. I can get it. I don't want people to jump the gun. That's why I always try to post stuff in the morning or talk about my experiences and try to be transparent as often as possible because I want folks to understand it took me a while to get here, but
hmm.
it's very possible.
Oh
And
yeah,
if you really dedicate yourself, you could 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 10 times what I'm doing if you got the time. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on what you're willing to put in and how much you're willing to
beautiful,
put in. And it's something
beautiful.
that you can get from every level of it. And then you can extract that and put it over into the other things that's important to you, man. So
I love
Yeah,
it, man. I love it, man.
man, for sure.
Look, look, I speaking of, I gotta get ready for a meeting at 7. I
yo,
gotta get ready for a
craziness, bro.
meeting.
And I,
This was
I, I got me a
amazing.
studio section I gotta jump to too. So
Wait, hold
Nice.
on. You in the stew?
you know it, bro.
Let's
I
get
gotta
it.
Hey.
have some new material, dog.
Ooh.
Let's
I gotta
get it.
hear, I gotta hear peace from Marlo.
You already know, bro. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that first. It's probably gonna be you and
Yes.
Yones that's gonna be like the first two to hear my stuff before I even
Shout out
drop
to
it, bro.
Youngs.
Hey man.
I
Yo,
gotta hear new Marlo.
If somebody
I
slide
got
me
some
a copy
stuff,
of
bro.
something, man. Slide me a
I got
copy of
some stuff,
something.
bro.
Oh, most definitely. You gonna hear it. I'm gonna drop it
Yeah.
in there.
I love it,
Yeah.
Definitely
man.
got some stuff, bro. I'm
It's
excited
really
about it,
dope,
man.
man. The community aspect of Shop the Culture.
Yeah.
Just, you know, with other creators being in there in this real community, bro. Like
Yeah.
I asked Kurt I remember asking Kurt one day about a workout. Like, hey bro, I just got Planet Fitness. I actually did just get a Planet Fitness membership. But I remember asking Kurt, hey bro, what workouts you doing? He did, hey bro, there's somebody in the community. Somebody asked us for beats. Hey, there's somebody in the community.
Yeah.
Like the
It's
whole
creative
community
execs. For
creative
real.
execs. Like, and
For real.
you gonna make money from investing, and you gonna make money from being in the community. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
this is how it's supposed to be. This is
Yeah.
why I don't too much, you know, because I'm sure I don't know if Kurt's gets messages like this because I post content. People message me all the time, like, "Hey, bro, you gonna talk about this? You see how they doing the artists? Da, 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 da." That don't got nothing to do with me, bro.
Hey.
That what the type of people I know that post would bring. That's not the path that I'm on.
Yeah.
Like the
Fact.
path is shop the culture. If you want to make money and you a creative exec, you an artist, business owner, entrepreneur, you come make this, you gonna get the money, and you got your own. You built your own industry around your music, bro. Like that's what
Yeah.
it is. That's the play. And I shouldn't
That's
even
it.
give y'all that sauce. Build the industry around your music. Stop worrying
Yeah.
about the stuff outside of it because it does not matter or affect you. Because when you like Kirk said earlier, when you treat your music like a business, because that's what the labels did, you're fine. Your music is the product. How are you gonna push that product?
Yep,
With money,
that's a fact.
with a
Network
budget,
relationships.
with a relationship, with a community, like people gonna trust you more now.
Hmm.
Oh, He's cool. I don't ever see him talking about being angry and stuff. Oh, he make music too. Oh, let me click on this. Versus, man, he always crying about support. This man always angry. Is his music even good? I didn't even know he rap. He cry all the time on the timeline.
Now
You know what I'm
people don't want to
saying?
like your music. Now that's funny. Then you do that, people don't want to like your music. They like,
Even if
right.
you hard,
Yeah,
because a
yeah.
lot of y'all, are hard, but
It's ain't no
that's
it's
the way you choose.
yeah.
But
It's yeah, come to the squad, man.
shock the culture, man. Shock your
Uh,
pockets. Shock
yeah.
the
Shock
industry.
your pockets.
Shock your pockets, baby. Look,
I
I
like
love it,
that.
man. So and just put it plain because we said a lot of stuff. This is a clip right here. If you're an independent artist and you haven't made 20 grand over the past 6 weeks, what are you doing? Come to Shop the Culture. Get off everybody page who telling you, hey man, we'll get a third job. If you really love this, you'll do whatever it takes. Yes, if you really love this, you will go and educate yourself and get around the right people and do it the right way. Stop just thinking with your hands and feet, man. Stop thinking with your gun. Stop thinking with your emotions and really let's get it.
Bro,
Like,
it's no honor in that. It's no
yeah, let's
honor
get
in
it in
that,
real
bro.
time.
Like
Let's get it
it's
in
no
real
honor
time.
in the way that y'all doing it, cause that's what it is. For some reason, y'all got it fixated in your mind that it's cool to go get it the dumb way so you can rap about it, and you
And
think,
then to go to
oh,
jail.
yeah, yeah, you risking that's why y'all can't really rap about what y'all want to rap about. That's why y'all can't make music that y'all want to make music about
Ain't got no
because
money.
you surrounding yourself with stupid stuff and that you don't have a budget, you don't have the money to create the way that you want to, so you go do something
Yeah.
dumb to try to get it, and then you put the dumb actions in your music, and it's the same cycle. It's the same
Yep.
cycle. You know what I did to get this beat? You know what I did to come in this studio? No, I don't care, bro. I don't
But
want to
look,
hear that.
but look, Dom, in real
Yeah,
life,
that's
bro,
true.
remember we ran into a real YN who was really rapping about that stuff on record, and then it was hard to book him. It was hard to book him because it's like, oh, you
Oh,
saying all this stuff and you saying you really did it. You in the
yeah.
same city that you did this stuff in. So if we put you on a flyer, then
Now
your
your ops
blood.
know where you at.
You see what
Your
I'm
ops know
saying?
exactly where you
Yeah.
at.
We
Bro,
put
Know
you.
you're
right.
gonna be there and
We
everything.
really dealt with that. No, that's crazy. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We really dealt with that. Like, we had to make a decision, bro. We can't drop this. Because the way that we gonna do this, it's gonna turn him up.
Everybody go know where he at.
And he and
In
you hiding.
real life, you literally ducking around, hiding, like moving so people don't know where you at in real life. We dropped this, Don pressed the button, and now your face is everywhere. That's not, you know what I'm saying?
And now
It's
we
not
and now
good.
we in the mix. Now we look like the old heads that put him in a position to get messed up. We would have never, me mentally, bro, I would have never recovered from that, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause I would have blamed myself.
Song
I'd have
was
been
crazy
like,
too.
bro, yeah. I would have
Fuck
blamed
with that.
myself. Like, yo,
Now
if
that's
we
shock
would
the
have,
culture. They
Yeah.
actually
yeah,
care about you as a person. Imagine how many other labels would have just took your money and just threw you out to the wolves.
Hey,
and
and
they
sign
And
doing
put
it.
sign his
insurance out
paper
on you
by the
too.
way. Hey, sign his
And put
paper by the way.
insurance out on you too. So they could
Yes.
get paid just in case something do happen to you.
He's
That's
saying it, not us.
I promise you. That's what hey, sign these papers right here. Next thing you know, you done sign a life insurance joint, key man insurance, bro.
He man
Oh,
insurance.
oh yeah, dang, long live. Like, bro, that's shock the
Yep.
culture, man.
Listen, and then they would have dropped the tape after you passed with music that you ain't released yet to get
Juice the
more money off
streams
you.
up. And juice the streams up. Dang,
You
bro
know
did a
what
million.
I'm saying?
He ain't do that when he was alive. But y'all
Bro,
cool with that. Y'all running and y'all want to sign the labels. Y'all running behind people that, bro, don't get me started. No, hey, nah, hold on. It is shot the culture. We done revamp. Yeah, it's got to be said. Y'all got to stop that, bro. It's dumb. It's really
it's,
stupid.
it's, I promise you,
Y'all
man.
sitting around politicking on how to do the next scam or something stupid because You don't have the money to go to the studio, or you don't have the money for this cover art, or you don't have the money to market your music. So you said we gonna get it out the mud and we gonna do it this way. This is literally an artist that's telling you you don't have to do it that way. 20 minutes, made 8,000 in 20 minutes. Now
Bro,
he was even truthful about it. It ain't gonna happen right away. You got to put some time into it. Less time than y'all standing on blocks, less time than y'all learning how to shoot blocks, and less time that y'all trying to pop. Look, there go a rap for y'all.
Good. And by the time we talking about 7 months, he
Yeah,
started in July. We could go back and look at the DM where I was like, "Hey, Marlo, got some cooking, bro. I think you're gonna like it." That's July
yeah,
20. That's July. It's the middle of February. 7 months, and the man is talking. And that wasn't his first payout. That wasn't his first check. But he just talking about this year alone. This
this
year
year
alone,
alone.
20 bands in 6 weeks because that's the most they let him get at a time. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that
That's all
is
for futures, bro.
yeah,
That's
just
all
all
about talking
futures.
about the options. And I need to start doing forex too, bro.
Oh, oh, we got you on that. You already know. We going, bro. I got you. And man, shock the culture, man.
Shot the coach, man.
Good night, bro. Like, what else we talking about, man? Shock the culture, man.
Shot the coach.
And I
Shock the
press
culture,
it.
man.
Good, good.